to pay the fine by law. And if they don't pay the fine, because they will be in breach of the law, then we will officially write to IG Kaja, citing this governor for contempt of this house, and asking them to arrest and present them before us. And therefore, in fact, there is a pending request now of Governor of Samburu to be arrested and to be presented before the committee. There are quite a number of governors who appear. They are clueless of what they are doing. For every question they are asked, they turn into the executive, who also have something to hide. And a good example is cited of the governor for Mandera, who allegedly was hosting the president today. The governor of Mandera could not be able to explain to the committee the use of 65 million shillings where he purported to have done seedlings. Mr. Speaker, the climate conditions of Mandera are known. And Mr. Speaker, if there are seedlings of that nature which have been prepared or bought for farmers to be planted, whether for mango or whatever plant along the rivers, can be accountable. This committee should be able to go with this governor on site and show us where these seedlings are and count them one by one. And if they don't, then we hand him over to the police. And therefore, there's no one above the law. If you are willing to be extorted, or if you are willing to give a bribe, it means you have a problem. I have not known Governor Anyang' Nyong'o to give any bribes or to complain of any extortions. He does not bother about it. And he's not the only officer in government who presents perfect work. There are quite a number of officers in government who are very good with their job, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, we want the ones who have a problem to emulate the good ones. A lot of monies now are unexplained from the counties. A lot of monies are unexplained for those governors who have already joined the bandwagon and are using their monies to fund activities of political parties. They are also using these monies to fund presidential campaigns, 2 early presidential campaigns. This money is meant for the counties. And even the main government, we really push it to get the allocation. There are so many counties without water. There are so many counties which have dirty hospitals, where there are no incinerators to burn the effluent from the hospitals, which is very dangerous. Their hospitals are dirty. The materials used, the beddings used by patients are very dirty. In fact, such hospitals are even a death trap to people who go there. And a governor who does not even visit that hospital dare say that we should not visit counties. Mr. Speaker, today, the IG has offered to give us full security when we go to apprehend governors in their counties, when we visit, when we go to inspect, so that no senator will feel intimidated. And any governor who obstructs justice then should be charged with immediate effect with obstruction of justice, so that the governors can account for the monies given to them by the public. This is the work of Senate. As I conclude, because I know other members want to contribute, then the Senate is the last source of defense. It's the last line of defense of this country. The governors have already intimidated quite a number of counties or colluded with them, and counties are not doing their job. So we really want county assemblies to be empowered, Senate to be empowered, so that devolution can work in this country. Mr. Speaker, I do thank you. Let me yield so that other members can contribute. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So, Honorable Senators, through consensus, we have agreed that because we have 5 senators left, then we can do 5 minutes each, so that at least all of you can be able to make a comment. Senator Chalagay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I agree, because in the interest of time and everybody to get, I'll just make 2 points. Mr. Speaker, as everybody has said, the work we do as Public Accounts Committee is anchored under Article 229 of the Constitution 2010, where we consider the OAG reports that are tabled before the House. Mr. Speaker, all of us in this House, or anybody who is a holder of public office took an oath of office, Mr. Speaker, to protect and uphold this constitution. We are exercising these powers deriving from the people and by the people, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to warn governors, because when I saw 39 of them who signed a communication, and I'm happy, Mr. Speaker, you have noted they have not sent you a letter having either of my name or the 4 senators that they have alleged they have been named, Mr. Speaker, is very unfortunate. And I hope, and I request, Mr. Speaker, if you grant audience to them on Thursday this next week, they must provide an qualified apology to me and my other 3 colleagues who are mentioned. We are victims of a vicious corruption that is fighting at, Mr. Speaker. I want to challenge Kenyans who have been following public accounts meeting, and you are in one of them, Mr. Speaker. The reason they are naming the 4 of us, myself included, is because we do not tolerate, Mr. Speaker. When the governor buys 3.6 million worth of Christmas tree, does he want us to clap and give him stand ovation? When a governor purchases 55 million worth of seedlings in Mandera, which is a dry area, does he want us to clap for him? When a governor does a housewarming party of a speaker in Vihiga County where there is no drugs in hospital, does he want us to clap for him? When the governor of Nandi Sang uses 41 million to do car hire purchases and car hire services for personal escapades, does he want me to clap for him? No, we will resist, Mr. Speaker. I was embarrassed that the chair of COG, Governor Mohammed Abdullahi, who read the communique from the Mr. Speaker. Can you believe in Wajir town today as we talk, there are people who have been hired to go and collect toilet waste every evening, and he has an audacity to lecture some of us? Can you believe in Wajir town there is no dumping site, Mr. Speaker? And he does lectures as a COG chair. Mr. Speaker, when I see him, look, for example, in Wajir, he was using 195 million shillings on travel for personal escapades in Dubai, South Africa, and America. Yet he puts only 100 million to relief services. Yet Wajir is affected by a drought. Mr. Speaker, he is using 194 million to purchase the purchase of the office furniture of the governor as per the OAG report. Yet he gives 100 million only to emergency services. Yet he has audacity of using close to 200 million to buy the seats. I don't know whether it has a massage those seats or what does that mean? Mr. Speaker, Wajir has a pending bill that grew to 5.5 billion Kenya shillings. 1.5 billion shillings is on statutory deductions. I want to appeal to the EACC to move with speed and prosecute and investigate the Wajir County government and the governor. 1.5 billion, for us who are lawyers in this house, know that when you deduct, you don't remit deductions, that is theft of 1.5 billion, Mr. Speaker. So it is embarrassing, Mr. Speaker, that these people are using the thief in now running away. Mr. Speaker, you have seen in town, when you catch a thief, when they see you, they say, no, this one is the other thief, Mr. Speaker. We want to warn them, Mr. Speaker, that accountability is not a privilege, is not a favor, it is a constitutional implication, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, there are 3 things I want to request of Kenyans. Do a citizen arrest of any governor who refuses to appear before the Senate. That is what the law provides. I want to appeal to my people of Nandi, whenever you support Governor Sang, do a public citizen arrest, bring him to the Senate. Even in Makueni, even in Meru, if he refuses, but at least he came, Mr. Speaker. Number 2, when we will be tabling a report, we need to declare some of these governors as unfit to all public office. Because I am going to read Article 2265, Mr. Speaker, in quick succession. If the holder of a public office, including a political office, directs or approves the use of public funds contrary to the law or instructions, the person is liable for any loss arising from the use and shall make good the loss, whether the person remains the holder of the office or not. So I want to warn governors, as they speak, as they yell, as they call themselves excellencies, Mr. Speaker, Article 226, sub-article 5 of the Constitution of Kenya is waiting for them, Mr. Speaker, and they should be punished, Mr. Speaker. Finally, for those governors who are seeking re-election, I want to appeal to the Kenyan voters, punish them by chasing them away to go to their homes and get people who can be held accountable. With those many remarks, Mr. Speaker, I want to say I will not be intimidated, I will not be blackmailed. We shall soldier on, Mr. Speaker, a luta continua, and I yield back.
Thank you, Senator Chelagey. I think there is a system failure because after you did your 5 minutes, still you have them. Still the mic is on. So I think the timing. Senator Mohamed Faki.
Umemwongezea dakika 5 nyingine kwa sababu wani katika wale washtakiwa wane ambao Mheshimiwa Spika, kwanza nichukue fursa hii kukupongeza kwa taarifa yako ambayo imetetea bunge hili, Mheshimiwa Spika. Jambo la pili pia ningependa kuwapa kongole kamati hizi mbili zikiongozwa